Hello, everyone.
Hello, hi.
Hey, wow. Quite a lot of people joining early. That's good. Okay, this is Lee from Harmony. Yeah, we'll just probably wait for a couple people to join, including our team, and then we'll get started.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mario. Hey, Sam.
Hello there. How am I coming through, by the way?
Perfect. Sound is really amazing.
I just finished setting it up, but it was hanging out in my closet for several days. And so I haven't set it up for a little bit. So I wanted to make sure it was in good shape.
That's awesome.
Do you like my new t-shirt?
I do like it. Although I like my old t-shirt very much as well. This is the Harmony Classic.
Harmony. No. We don't do Harmony Classic here. We like an immutable blockchain. We're not doing an Ethereum classic.
Yeah.
No, just a joke. No, I think it's a cool shirt too.
Awesome. Yeah, really great. Hey, Ganesh. And then Boris, maybe if you're on the Harmony team, you can show video if you're available.
Yeah, give me a minute. I will show you.
Nice. Yeah, so that we can say hello to you, everyone. Hey, Ogre.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, thanks. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. It has been a while. But not too long. This is perfect timing.
Nice. I'm glad the day job let me out of the dungeon then.
Very cool. Okay, let's see. Hey, Give.
Hi, everyone.
Hello,
Hi,
hello.
Mike.
Hey,
Hi,
good morning,
Kev.
everyone.
Yeah, awesome. Hey, Sahil.
Morning for you, evening for us in the Europe.
Yes, I know. It's global time, global clock. Hey, Peter.
Sam, did you get rid of the Harmony bike? Or is it just,
Are you
oh no,
kidding?
there
It's-
it is.
Yeah,
Oh, there
that's
it
right
is.
there.
There it is.
Why would I ever get rid of the Harmony bike? And let's be honest, if I did get rid of it, it's my wife's. So I would get in a lot of trouble. She loves that thing.
Hey, Shia. Thanks for joining. And Mike, and Joanne. I'm just the greeter saying hello to everyone.
You're not just a greeter, Lee.
Just the facilitator.
Dictator for life. I think that was what you asked me to start calling you yesterday.
Facilitator?
No, dictator for life.
No. I'm not even the dictator of my own home life.
I don't think many of us are.
Depends. Hey, PJ.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Let's see. Okay, there you go. You're on the moon.
Let's see, we got Ganesh, we got PJ, we got Give. I saw Peter was in here too, right?
Yeah, Peter's here.
Nice. Hey, look, there's Boris. Hey, Boris. I like your t-shirt, Boris. I think Boris is on mute. What do you guys think?
He may be.
Doesn't say mute though. He's probably just not connected to his headphones or audio.
So all you guys with your fancy microphones, external microphones,
Oh man, this
run into
baby,
issues.
this baby right here is kind of amazing. But it was, again, my wife's. I steal everything from my wife because she's kind of amazing. But it is, she used to be a musical theater actress on Broadway for like 6 years. And so during the pandemic, she wanted to get back into singing. So she bought this thing and has been doing those duets on TikTok. I don't know. I don't really do the TikTok thing. But so when we wanted to spin up the Harmony Garage, I was like, I got the perfect setup. This will be great. So
Awesome.
Yeah, you joke. Someone told me I need to get this. I still haven't unboxed it, as you can see. I'm still using kind of like a corded one.
yeah, I think it's great, Mike. There you go, Boris. You in?
Yeah, it's my fancy microphone, the one that is not working.
Yeah, there's a lot of
microphone.
Cool. Well, I think we have 40 people. That's amazing. And most of the Harmony team is development team is here as well. So we definitely want to kick it off. Maybe we'll turn it over to Sam.
Hello, everyone. Oh, hi, Sahil. I didn't see you there. Welcome. So welcome to this developer call. This is really exciting to have you all here. It's one of the great things about open source projects is the fact that we can be anywhere around the globe and come together and build something amazing. So I'm super excited to have you all here on this developer call. I want to thank you all for the work that you've already done to bring Harmony as far as it's come. And honestly, I want to thank you in advance for all the hard work that you're about to do to take it to the next level. So I really appreciate it. In general, I mean, we have an agenda that we threw up in talk.harmony.com. So they'll run through a couple of things. I wanted to do a little bit of walking through some of the Harmony core dev team. And then, there'll be some updates about the mainnet and really get into a little bit about the purpose of this particular call. As far as questions and answers, Lee, do we have the chat functionality active?
No, actually, I don't have it just because it gets distracting with too many messages while we talk. But we'll definitely follow. We can have a Telegram group. We can follow up.
Perfect. That'll be excellent. So let's dive in. So Lee, would you want to say 2 or 3 things about yourself, about your role in Harmony? I want to kind of do a quick introduction. We don't want to take more than like 3 to 5 minutes on this. Yeah,
we definitely want to introduce our core team, but I'll just start by saying, I'm not a developer, but I've been with the project since the very early days, very early beginnings. Was around for the launch of our mainnet. Actually, our 2-year anniversary for mainnet launch is coming up on June 28th. So that's just a heads up for everyone here. But what we're really excited about today is we're actually achieving all-time highs in all the right metrics, I would say. In crypto, everyone talks about all-time highs, about price and tokens. And of course, we know that's part of the whole ecosystem. But our mainnet actually has hit over 5.5 million transactions. And every day, over 150,000 transactions. So yesterday was the all-time high in terms of our mainnet non-staking transactions as well. So we really are excited, and that's due to all the hard work of everybody on this call, actually. And we're really building the foundation of a great ecosystem, right? So we have now 5 community decentralized exchanges that have over 50 million in total value locked. Our bridge to Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain has over 20 million total value locked. There's been 5,000 or 6,000, I think Ganesh knows the exact number of transactions done through the bridges. So for our next journey, next phase of our journey, we're really hoping to not only build bridges to all the blockchains and enable developers to access those, but also bridge to traditional finance and other, traditional industries, so that Harmony really is, as we say, one for all of your assets, collectibles, identity, and even governance. And so there's so many things that are exciting on the roadmap that I could spend the next hour talking, but I'll stop it here so that our core team can actually do a very quick intro of themselves, and then we'll get it kicked off with the main contents of the call. So maybe I will turn it to Sahil, and then you can introduce the rest of the developers on our team.
Sure. Thanks for the intro, Lee, and obviously super exciting times with the 2-year mainnet anniversary coming up. Quick intro. Hi, guys. I'm Sahil. I'm one of the co-founders at Harmony. Been building this with the rest of the team for the past 3 years, and super excited to be here. I'm originally from India, and I lead product at Harmony, which means I think through tools, product at the infrastructure level, like bridges, and also help developers such as yourselves to launch successfully on Harmony. So I'm glad that we're starting this and building this wide community. And just also lucky to be working with exceptional engineers on the team, which you'll just get to know very quickly. So I'll pass it on to whoever wants to speak next. Guys, go ahead. I mean, I think Sam, it's easier for you to probably.
Do you want me to? Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and make your introduction as well?
Sure. Hey, everyone. It's fantastic to be here. I'm relatively new. I'm a software engineer at Harmony. I've been with the organization for about 2 weeks now, but I've been involved in other projects for a little while back. Currently, just drinking from the fire hose, trying to absorb everything and making myself useful in kind of any space I can. Main focus right now for me is the Bitcoin bridge. But yeah, I'm very excited to be here and looking forward to working with everyone.
Very excited. Ganesh, do you want to go next? Oh no, Ganesh is still on mute.
Oh, the fancy mic.
It's the fancy mic. We're getting this. Well, Ganesh, while you're getting back connected, Boris, are you connected? Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, sure. Hi, my name is Boris Bolania. I'm a software engineer too. I'm kind of new to Harmony too. I'm originally from Venezuela, so I'm open to support both in English and Spanish. If you need any help, just ping me. And yeah, thank you. I'm based here in Santa Clara, California.
Fantastic. Ganesh, are you back on, or are you still
Can you
silent?
guys hear me?
Yes, perfect.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Welcome everyone. This is Ganesh. I joined Harmony back in October 2019, and my goal at Harmony is to bring new technologies. Specifically, currently I'm working on building bridges to almost everywhere. And welcome. Looking forward to working with you all.
Thank you. Peter, I know you're not a core dev. You don't code. At least I don't think you code. Do you want to introduce yourself really quickly though, and your responsibilities here at Harmony?
Yeah, for sure. First off, thanks everybody for being here. We cannot grow the protocol without developers, and so we are super excited that you're here. I'm reminded of like 10, 11 months ago when we really doubled down on this journey of involving developers. At the time, it was really focused primarily on kind of becoming more decentralized and growing the validator network. And since that time, you guys have seen the growth of the protocol and transactions, as Lee mentioned, and so we're super excited. So my responsibilities, I'm very focused right now on growing kind of like the developer and partnership ecosystem, which includes some parts community, lots of partnerships with other projects, and also responsible for our kind of bounties and hackathon kind of events. And so that's me.
Welcome. So let's see, I know we have roughly 30, 40 people on the call, 40 people on the call. Am I missing any of the core devs? Because I don't see everybody on my screen.
Yeah, I think RJ, Yuri, Jenya, Sof are there.
Okay. RJ, are you connected?
Yep.
Do you want to make? Yes, we can. Oh, there you are. Want to introduce yourself?
Hello, guys. This is RJ. I'm one of the co-founder of Harmony. I'm fully in charge, mostly on the core protocol design and development. So I'm very excited to see you guys here, right here, because Harmony's ecosystem really need all of you guys to build different applications and tools so that more users can enjoy the the fast finality and all of these low fee features of Harmony, right? So definitely this is an open kind of platform or opportunity for us here today to talk about your needs and your pain points, and we're gonna try our best to serve your needs and make your life easier every day. Yeah.
Fantastic. And then RJ, we just want to compliment you about the fact that you subliminally are making sure everyone knows that the train is leaving the station. I heard a bit of a train there in the background, which was great. And then let's see, I think we had Yuri on the call. Yeah, Yuri, do you want to introduce yourself as well?
Yeah, hey guys, I'm here. Yeah, my name is Yuri. I'm a software engineer in Harmony. I'm working for Harmony more than 1 year and a half. So my most important project is Horizon Bridge. I'm working on this together with Ganesha. Also, I'm working on One Names and other dApps together with Jenya, Give, Derek, and other developers. Also, I'm supporting staking dashboard and writing SDK for our different projects.
Very exciting, very exciting. I think we have Jenya on the call as well. If you're connected, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hey, sorry, I'm on the move. Yeah, I'm Jenya, based in Moscow. So been with Harmony for 10 months and mostly working on dApps and other tools we porting from Ethereum or we do from scratch. And highlight projects, porting subgraphs, graph project and subgraphs, and Explorer, Block Explorer. Also, we have version 2 coming soon. Yep, that's it.
That's exciting. That's it. I mean, come on, we're getting so many little nuggets of information already in this developer call. It's kind of exciting. And I'm glad to see you're on the move. Just like RJ, things are on the move. The train is leaving the station. We are strolling around in Moscow. I think Soph is on the call as well. Is that right?
Yes, I am. You guys hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, hi. Okay, guys. I think everyone knows me as Soph, but my name is Nita. Okay. I've joined Harmony, I feel like 3 days ago, but I'm not new with Harmony. I've been here for maybe a year plus or two by now, okay, helping as a POPs team, right? Mainly managing the validators, helping Harmony with the testing, all the new products and the apps that we are building, right? So now I'll be more full-time, okay, and more into the DevOps portion and helping Yuri and Jenya on deploying those applications. Okay, thank you.
Well, that's exciting. Well, welcome aboard. I'm very excited. I mean, like you said, you've been with the project for quite a while. But welcome officially. You need a t-shirt, but you can't get a classic one. Lee's the only one who has classic t-shirts. And then Ratchet, I think, is on the call. Is that right?
Hi.
Are you there? Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Sure. Can you guys hear me properly? I was having some issues with my mic.
We can hear you. You're doing great.
Okay.
There is some background noise, but introduce yourself, and then when you're finished, you can put yourself back on mute.
Yeah. Okay. I'm Rachit. I am one of the members from the POps team, and working for part-time for Harmony. And I worked as a developer basically. I helped with dApps and anything related to full stack basically. I am helping Genia with Explorer, and I'm the one who designed the code validator tool along with Genia. And basically I'm also trying to help people with smart contract development in the Telegram group, and helping basically solve also a bit on the DevOps side.
Very cool.
Yeah, and sorry about the noise. It's probably from the fan. It's like 40 degree in India.
Oh, jeez. And I assume that's 40 degrees in Celsius, not in Fahrenheit. Because if it was 40 degrees in Fahrenheit,
that
would be almost like I would be bundled up in my coat. So
it's,
keep the fan on, just turn your mic off.
Sam, I have a hunch that most people here, because this is such a global call, will probably also understand 40 degrees Celsius.
Yes, but we want to speak in Fahrenheit and in feet. That's how, feet and miles.
I've been in the US for about 15 years. I still don't understand Fahrenheit. Sorry.
I was born here in the US, and I still don't understand, feet to miles to, stories to fathoms. Can't fathom these distances. All right.
I understand body temperature in Fahrenheit, and I understand room temperature in Celsius. I'm a mix of both.
There you go. All right. So it looks like we actually have a fairly good group of people here. Do we want to go through really quickly and have everyone just basically say their name, what they are, where they're located, because we are such a great global community, and maybe just one quick thing about what they're excited about for the Harmony chain? Should we do that? Yes? Looks like I got about a lot of smiles, but I think, so we'll move on. So, okay, PJ, I'm going to start with you. I know you're part of the internal, but go ahead and just flash your name, where you're from, where you're located, and then one quick thing about what you're excited about.
All right. Hey, guys, I'm PJ. I live in Utah currently, but I'm from California, Southern California, and I run all the social media for Harmony. So I'm really excited about these kind of calls and the upcoming bridges and everything going on, because it helps my job a lot with things I post and with getting more people involved in Harmony and the community.
Thank you. Now, this is in no particular order. This is just the order of people that are actually on my screen. So, Mike, can I ask you to introduce yourself? Mike Onassis, introduce yourself, where you're located, and one thing that you're excited about Harmony.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm located in Europe. In terms of what I'm excited about Harmony and kind of what I get from my communities and my kind of private investors and network kind of tell me is when charting, when Etherscan for Harmony, because they kind of have no idea of the price for certain tokens and when they're investing and how they can track price movements, etc. So that's kind of what I'm most excited about, is kind of to get those kind of two solutions out there. I think it will definitely increase the investor base, especially into the token ecosystem.
Awesome. I actually do want to accelerate this a little bit, because I only want to take about 5 more minutes into this intro. So I'm going to go to Mario. Mario, why don't you just tell me your name and your the general location of where you're located?
Hi guys, I'm Mario, and I'm located in Europe, the Netherlands more precisely.
Perfect. Let's go. Let's see. Matteo, do you want to just introduce yourself and tell us where you're located?
Yes. Hi, I'm Matteo. I'm from Argentine, and very interesting. Knowing that we are from Digital Bridge, and we studying second factor of authentication. and we
gotcha.
Yeah,
Thank you.
We are interested.
Very cool. Very cool. Let's go over to Devin. If you just want to pop on and introduce, basically give us your name and your location.
Hey, name's Devon, United States, Florida. I'm gonna pass it on because we're trying to go quick. Talk about me later. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Devon. How about music token? Name and location. Okay, we're gonna keep moving on because we're keeping it fast. Tellerson, I'm not sure if I'm saying the name correctly.
Yeah, my name's Tate, and I'm located outside of Boston. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you as well. Now, one of the most wizard-like photos, Ogre Abroad or Matt, do you just want to say hi and
Hey everyone, Ogre Abroad here, also known as Matt. Clarksville, Tennessee, baby.
Tennessee. All right,
Nice.
QUI. All right, if you want to pop in a second, I'm going to go through the next several really quickly. So TechTez, MT, and Brandon Longnecker, you guys are on deck next. So TechTez, TK.
Hello, TKTZ. I'm currently in Luxembourg, but based in Czech Republic. Hi, guys.
Hello, hello. MT, what about you? We're going to jump on to Brandon Longnecker.
Hey, I'm located in Pennsylvania in the United States.
Thanks, Brandon. The next three are going to be Ludi, Jeff at Token Jenny, and Shady. So Ludi. We're gonna move on. Jeff at Token Jenny. We are moving on. This is fun. Shady, are you there?
Yes, I am from Switzerland. Hi, guys.
Nice to meet you, Shady. Let's see. Gucciek, Guccierik. And then Globy NFT and Turan Oz, you guys are next up. All right, let's move on to Globy. Are you there?
I am.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Fantastic. My name is Jeremy, and I'm located out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Nice, Atlanta. Turan Oz.
Yeah, Turan here, San Francisco.
Very cool. Harmony Dragon, where are you? Okay, we're going to move on, Dragon. Shay, Mike, and Wim's iPhone are the next three.
Hi, I'm Shay. I'm from California.
Hi, Shay. Mike.
Belgium. Wim, Belgium.
Very cool. Welcome. Wim.
Belgium.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome.
There you go. David, Maid Addy, and M, you guys are next.
Alabama.
Alabama. Maid?
Hi, I'm Singapore.
Singapore. M? All right, we're moving on. Johnny, Server Van Snug, and Jessica O, you guys are next. Johnny? Moving on. Server Van Snug.
Hi, I'm Severin. I'm from Germany.
Germany. Let's see, looks like maybe Jessica dropped off. Jessica, oh, you're next.
Hey guys, it's Jessica. I'm from California.
Welcome, Jessica. All right, Adam, Abu, and Aiden, you guys are next.
Hi guys, I'm Adam from Lithuania, Europe.
Very cool, Lithuania. Abu.
Hi guys, I'm Abu from Atlanta, Georgia.
All right, Aiden.
Aiden from Ireland.
All right. Okay, welcome. Now, Matt, Jimbo GCR, and Kirk are next. Oh, Kirk is just joining. So let's go with Matt Barrett. Okay. Jimbo, do you want to introduce yourself? All right. Well, then I'm actually going to turn it back over to the team. I think that got almost everybody, except for the ones who, refer to keep their voice silent. But I think we did that pretty well. We did that pretty quickly. One of the things I'll take away from that is we literally have people around the globe. This is extremely exciting. And we're all, unified in this purpose of bringing Harmony to the next level. We talked a little bit about the mainnet updates. Lee, if you have anything else you can add to that, that's great. If not, we can move on to the purpose of this developer call.
Yeah, let's go to the purpose of the call.
Perfect.
If
yeah, I think Sahil, I think this is you. You take it away.
Yeah, thanks guys. First of all, really I'm even more excited after hearing from everyone, their name and where they are. Really truly appreciate your presence here. So I think the first question is, why are we doing this? We didn't share a lot upfront. And I think our goal was to first meet with you here and then share why we wanted to do this and why we want to keep on continuing to do this. I think when the Harmony core team after the last 2 years has been thinking about, hey, what's really the vision and the path? I think the communities, technical communities that come to our minds are somewhat like Linux or Rust or, you know, all these different open source communities which have been there robust enough to succeed, survive and thrive with a decentralized distributed set of developers, right? And I think that's kind of the model that we're really inspired by. And I think in the blockchain world, Ethereum probably is the closest to it. And what we're trying to do from today onwards is to really open everything up at Harmony from a developer journey, developer experience, improvement of the protocol point of view. And our goal is eventually to have everything open. There's going to be a developer DAO. There's going to be tremendous number of developers who would want to build on Harmony. There'll be people who would want to support these developers and create this virtuous, cycle and loop going. So that's really the end journey that we wish to take. You should not always think that, Harmony core team should be the one who should be, there to solve all the problems. We will not. I think the collective power in this group today is much more than 10 people sitting in the Harmony office. I think that's something we realize and we understand very well. So purpose of this call is we want to get this developer call started. It's going to be a weekly developer call from now on. And we want to make sure we're able to involve more developers. We get their feedback. We also, share responsibility with them in terms of finding what are the burning issues developers who are building on Harmony face. How can we improve the protocol? Solving some of the issues or creating new tools which improve the developer experience. So that's our mindset behind doing this. Now, how do we get there? First thing is we do this call every week. We will figure out the time zone. If this time zone, this time works for most of the time zones. If Wednesday or Thursday, whatever days work. So we will keep on conversing about that over the next few days. Second is we're gonna hopefully in the next couple of weeks have developer captains. There's about 10 developer captains that we would like to have from this group of people, and more people can apply who want to really be the champions, the guides for any new developer, for interacting, for being the bridge between the current Harmony core team and the rest of the world. And I think that's something which is going to be beautiful, where we can build this ecosystem. We've had a similar experience on the validator side with Pangea ops and captains. And I think that's why we're trying to create something very specific for developers. So this, again, the first thing is we do this call every week. Second is we are going to have developer captains who are going to help get feedback from the developer community, improve our tools, documentation, etc., and just help onboard new developers onto Harmony. The third is actually actively participating in open discussions on the forum. Right now, talk.harmony.one is our open forum, and we want to use that for open conversations. We want to stop using our Discord internal channels and have all discussions openly with everyone. So that's one place where developers can find each other, can find answers to problems they're facing. And there's a whole lot of tools that we want to talk about as well. So that will become a burning ground for people to connect with each other and even reach out to any team, or even mark, hey guys, these are the top 3 issues we're facing. Your Explorer doesn't work. I'm facing issues with this SDK. And these are the things we want to actively, keep on sharing on the discussion group. So that's kind of the whole idea, that we start today with this call and we get to know each other and we build this team of developer captains. One thing that we've already seen good success at, I don't know how many of you are involved, maybe Peter does, that we've opened up more than 50 bounties in the last 4 to 6 weeks and have amazing response from external developers who've been taking up these bounties to help resolve them. And I think we've distributed more than $50,000 for that as well. So obviously we will think about incentives for people to put their time in shaping this community. So all of this will be figured out. And the end goal is we'll have a DAO. We'll have this group of captains merging into some of the maybe council members or leaders for the DAO who have resources, treasury to manage, and who are thinking about what is the mandate of this developer DAO as well. So that's really the path we want to take. Today, we're taking the first baby steps through this call. So that's kind of where we're at. And I want to just, share. And of course, if you have any questions from this or ideas or suggestions, here's the thing. Go to talk.harmony.one, first introduce yourself, write down whatever you feel like. So those are some of the early thoughts we are having as we build this amazing developer community. I will pause here, try and pass it on to Ganesh and see if there's something that he would like to add or specifically give any examples. And then we can move towards what can we do after this call today.
Sure. Yeah, we have been discussing about what is the right forum to discuss developer issues, or even the deep dive into some of the innovative projects, etc. Going forward, we would like to use talk.harmony.one to mainly discuss your specific issues. However, we also want to use our Harmony Dev Reddit forum to have more deeper level discussions on innovative projects, thoughts, and kind of encouraging developers to participate, collaborate more. So both forums we will use going forward. But if you have specific issues with SDK or certain piece of code, it makes it easier to have it in the talk.harmony.one so that other developers can search easily and find solutions instead of repeatedly asking the same issue or question. And we would like to keep the Discord and Telegram channels that we have for minimal discussions or even just for notifying purposes. Apart from that, we have some action items and so on, which we'll discuss next, I think. Any item before that, Sai?
No, I think that's very well covered. And we would have liked today to actually hear more from you about what are the feedback, what are the issues that you're facing. But I think logistically, it's almost 50 people on the call. I think we won't do justice to hearing from everyone. And I know that we've already been hearing some of the top issues from your end. So something I can share with you for the month of June and July. Things that we've heard are developers would like to see most are an improved Explorer, which almost looks like Etherscan, so that you don't have look for the smart contract transactions, internal contract transactions, or see where the assets went. We've heard you, and hopefully very soon in the next 10 days, you'll see the launch of a new Explorer. We've been working on it. Jenny has been working on it for the past 2 months. And from now on, we want to openly share what the core team is working on, on the forum, etc. So that's something which concerns a lot of the developers. Second, we know that our technical documentation is not up to the mark. We have a whole lot of improvement to be done. And that's why we probably also need some help from the developer captains to understand how to solve that. It's not just about, hey, let's just make sure all the links work. Is this structure right? Is this the right onboarding experience for developers? Now it's super simple for any developer who's using Ethereum tools to deploy on Harmony. Do they understand it? Do they want to, see how all the tools work? So I think that is top priority for us in the month of June and July. We also want to get to many more bounties, technical bounties. There are some exciting projects that we put up as bounties. If you go on harmony.one/bounties, right now the Harmony team has been thinking about what are the most appropriate bounties. But I think we're ready to make a transition where if developers are engaging with Harmony, we would like them to propose bounties or them to actually pick up, hey guys, I think this should be a bounty because we need this tool, we need this solved, and it comes from the developer community. So I think that is also our prime focus in the next 1 month, where we want to engage. We are also thinking about how to incentivize participation. I think where if someone really has the motivation to find what is a bounty which is really needed by a majority of developers, then if they propose it, they will be incentivized if that's accepted and it's resolved. So I think these are some of the top things on top of our mind, and we're definitely opening this up so that you can share your thoughts, you can share your inputs after this call. So maybe I can quickly jump to what are the asks, what are the call to actions after this call. I think the first one is we would love to get to know everyone here a little bit more. So go to talk.harmony.one. There's a specific thread for introducing yourself. So I think Lee can post this in some way. We'll figure out, it's already there, where you can go tell us about yourself. What are you excited about? What are anything that you think the rest of the community should know? Your skills. Hey, you're amazing at Solidity. You run a graph node. You know how to use Web3 the best. Tell everyone, so that everyone knows how. Share the list of apps that you've made on Harmony or elsewhere. I think that's where we would love to see all of you actually share more about who you are, what you like, what you would like to help with as well. So the first thing is sharing that introduction on the thread. I want to thank a couple of developers who've already done that. Freyala has done that. Tail Chakra has done that. And we really like all the details that you've shared on the thread. So just continue to add about yourself on the thread. The second thing is we don't want this to be soft and fuzzy and warm. Hey, hi guys, how you doing? But we want to hear hard feedback from you. So tell us, what are your biggest technical feedbacks or frustrations while you're building on Harmony? How can we improve? We want to hear that. And there's another thread for that. We will keep on growing that thread. And guess what? That thread will also become the go-to place for the next new developers who are trying to, find answers to questions. We care about reducing their frustration as they come in to build on Harmony. So I think from today, these are the two main asks. We will do this call every week, like I mentioned, and over a period of time, developer captains are going to be running this call. And we will reach out, share more details about how do you sign up for being a developer captain on the forum itself, unless we've already put a form out there. I'm not able to see that, right? Lee, Sam, we haven't done that right yet?
Not yet. We'll create a forum. So the best is to go to the forum, talk.harmony.one, and just introduce yourself, as Sahil mentioned, write any thoughts and feedback, and then we'll create a very simple Google form that you can fill out after this call. We'll email to everybody who signed up for the call originally, and ask them to just continue the journey with us.
Okay, fantastic. I think that sounds great. So I'll pause here. I'll pass it on to Ganesh first, and then Sam. Ganesh, any more thoughts? Any of the recent experiences you want to share?
Sure. Very well summarized. To initiate or kickstart the process, Harmony team itself will try to engage more with the developers in terms of regularly visiting talk.harmony.one and looking over the issues and try to resolve or at least engage as fast as possible. Going forward, we see more and more developers also helping the Harmony team to do this job well. Apart from that, we also have some concrete ideas on how we can improve the developer documentation we will kickstart that process, and later we also expect or even get help from more of you guys to even further improve. And also we want to put together a set of documents to onboard new to crypto or Web2 developers. So that's the only way we can 10x or even 100x, right? So these are some of the things we will kickstart to begin, and later involve you guys more and more into the process and get help each other in it. Sam to you.
Sam to me. So I just wanted to recap. So this has been a good 40 minutes or so, 45 minutes. There are a couple of asks that we want you guys all to do. Visit talk.harmony.one. Go to the developer introduction thread. There are 3 simple questions. Answer those questions and put them in. We will be sending out a form, a Google form, to everybody who's on this call in your email. And so if you're interested in becoming a developer captain and helping us bring this organization to the next level, then fill it out, and we're excited to work with you. The other thing that we'll note, so number 1, we like hard feedback. I personally, I run the Harmony Garage YouTube stuff. I read all of the emails, I read all of the comments, and not all of them are nice. But that's good because that helps me become better. And we want this project to be as good as possible. So please don't hold back on constructive, valuable criticism. And then finally, this is the very beginning of the full journey of decentralizing the development of Harmony. Right? So we're starting with these dev calls. We're answering a bunch of technical questions. We're improving our tools, our documents, and all of the things we need. And the long journey is there will be a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization, that will be funded and help support all of this stuff. There's compensation and incentives and ways in which you can actually be paid for all your beautiful hard work. So stay tuned for further details on that. Lee, Sahil, anything else you guys want to add?
No, I just want to say keep building, guys. Thanks for being here, first of all. And I think the fact that it's been 2 years of our mainnet, the fact that we're organically seeing so many applications come alive on the chain, and we are hearing your feedback. Look out for more, ask for more. There's Explorer improved coming up. There's ENS Harmony domain names coming up. There's bridges to other chains. There's interesting DeFi applications coming up from different developers. So there's so much to do. Just share more about what you're doing on the forum. Ask more questions. I think that's kind of the spirit that I want to share today.
Yeah, and I would just say that the future is really exciting. I think we're just getting started, and the team is working really hard every day, basically. So please actually do reach out to us. I like, as Sam said, he reads all the comments. I read all my Twitter DMs and Telegram messages and Discord messages. I may not be able to answer everything, but if you are ever blocked as a developer, just post, and the group and our community is actually really amazing at helping and answering all the questions. So we really want to make sure that things are going great for you. And we're also reaching out to all of the ecosystems to make sure things are easier, whether it's analytics, tooling, and we'll be running some big campaigns around the 2-year anniversary. I won't share anything specific today on this call, but we do want to raise the profile of the entire ecosystem to lift every boat who's here. So if you're building application on Harmony, we will use the collective power of the ecosystem to bring everybody up for the 2-year anniversary. And that's just going to keep going and building from there.
Perfect. Yeah, to reiterate what Lee just said, hey, you guys, part of what we can do to help each other is for those of you who have an idea or those of you who just want to build, we can help do the matchmaking, right? This call is very specifically around people who have great technical skills, or want to build or want to learn, and we're happy to engage with you. But also, if you're looking for projects to work on, we can help make that matchmaking, because really that's what the ecosystem is all about. We're helping build and grow. All right, was there anything else we wanted to talk about before we close up the dev call? I think I hit all of the main agenda items.
Can we also ask a few questions, or is that not allowed?
Yeah, Mario. No, feel free. I think we have about another 10 more minutes. So, we're going to be limited on question time. But please, Mario, go ahead.
I'll keep it very short so I can allow the others to speak as well. First of all, this is extremely bullish for the Harmony ecosystem. This is exactly what I wanted to hear when I came in this dev call. This is exactly what I was hoping to hear. But yeah, it's great to hear that you guys are putting resources out there for all devs. I think this is also good for the crypto space in general, because the more resources there are out there for crypto developers, the better. And the fact that Harmony is facilitating this is extremely bullish. Regarding what Ganesh said about asking questions, technical questions, you mentioned Reddit. I would personally steer away from Reddit just because the search function is terrible and it's a pain in the butt. So if you guys could think about something else where we could ask the technical questions, I think that would be better. But please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, technical questions, sorry to interrupt. Technical question, we still keep it to talk.harmony.1 forum. Just to engage further, we can use Reddit.
Okay, great. That's great. And the only technical question that I have for the Harmony dev team is, I know that at the moment we just use the shard0 for transactions. I asked in a Telegram group a couple of times when the cross sharding is coming for contracts, because as you guys might have noticed as well with the Binance Smart Chain during peak transaction times, it's getting quite congested. And I know Harmony stands for, cross sharding and everything. So it would be really terrible that once we get our time to shine on the Harmony network, we all of a sudden, cannot face the traffic we have. So if you guys can update us on the cross sharding, that would be great.
It's already a work in progress. RJ is leading the effort. As you see in the roadmap, it's a major item, and we have been discussing it almost like a weekly or even daily basis. However, the shard0 can still support up to even 500 transactions per second or even 1,000 transactions per second. Right now, if you see, even Binance Smart Chain, Polygon are pushing only like 5 million daily transactions, which having hardly 50 to not even 50 transactions per block. So the scalability issues they're facing is less of a TPS related, more of like other RPC endpoint related. However, we are keeping in track of like how others are doing and expecting or even anticipating and try to be prepared, as you mentioned. But definitely cross-shard is on the roadmap, and we are putting a lot of effort and resource behind it to get it done as soon as possible.
So just to also add that, Mario, I think RJ will be putting out a technical primer or on our design for cross-shard transactions, cross-shard smart contract or contract transactions in the next few weeks. And then it is on our execution roadmap for Q3 and Q4. So definitely that's the best question, technical top of mind item for us as well.
Great, thank you so much, guys.
I actually have one question. So the RPC endpoint names are a little bit different in Harmony. I know that you changed the beginning of the method names are actually the same, but just the prefix is Harmony one. And now BNB is going a little bit different direction because they're actually using the ETH prefix. Is that decision kind of permanent? Is that what we are going to be kind of dealing with in future rounds? Because the thing is that some of the SDKs that are already available for Ethereum will have to be monkey patched basically. So just that.
I think ETH RPCs still use ETH underscore method names. We use Harmony specifically if you are going to hit the sharding and so on, right? currently both are supported. Ethereum, all the Ethereum libraries will be straightforwardly use the same without requiring any changes. If you want to like specifically use Harmony RPCs, which kind of like explicitly say the shard to which you want to go and so on, right? But we can discuss further. If you just create a question in a thread, we can.
Okay, thank you.
Hey everyone, just want to start by saying awesome. I love what you guys are doing. Sam, I love what you're doing with the garage. Quick question, has a wiki been discussed where somebody is scraping the forum and Reddit and putting it into something that's even more searchable and more friendly for the devs to use?
You mean for the technical questions, we still want to go with talk.harmony.1. It's very easy to search even the snippets. Is it something?
So maybe another thing, Matt, I can add is that when we were discussing yesterday the scope of, hey, what are the kind of projects that developer captains could undertake? I think one thing we want to do probably in the coming weeks is every week, based on whatever the discussion forum top questions are, really bubble up the FAQs or top 3 issues, or even like how Stack Overflow has it as well sometimes. So I think that's something that we would work together with the developer captains to devise like a weekly or a monthly, hey, these were the top 3 things. Maybe it converts into a Medium post or it goes to a wiki, all TBD. So great idea. I see where you're going with this, but this is exactly something we can actually scope out with the developer captains.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
You have any other questions? If not, I may just give you guys back, a good 5 minutes of your day. This is exciting because everybody could use a good 5 minutes. Oh, Globy, you have a question.
Good morning. Yeah, thank you, Sam. And it's a super quick one. And thank you guys again for having this morning call. I know I've spoken with some of you guys privately throughout channels. And getting a centralized resource like this together, especially weekly, is super helpful, I think, for not just me, but for a lot of people involved. My question specifically was kind of going around the Explorer topic and just seeing where we're looking at trying to simplify the HRC expansion on Harmony with Token Jenny. With the Explorer update, have you guys already implemented, or are you planning on implementing a more robust feature set for kind of automatically scraping those HRC token projects as they come online?
Yes, great question. That's exactly what we are trying to do. So right now we're scraping all possible data around any HRC20 transactions, internal transactions of a contract and contract calls as well. So hopefully all of these things should make it to the UI. I'm sure when we launch, we still will have room for improvement. And the good part is we've changed the architecture of how the Explorer works. We're using an indexer which provides data to the APIs, which are used by the Explorer. So I think that has really made it very easy for us to get access to all the data around HRC. So if we'll be sharing more about the Explorer next week, but feel free to share any follow-up questions or even suggestions or follow-up feature requests on the Explorer. This is exactly the kind of things we want to know more from the developers, and then keep it in our development cycle.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
Perfect.
Follow-up feature request, if it hasn't already been brought up, would be some way for new projects to validate their project on the Explorer to help protect our community, right? As well as our ecosystem in total, because if people are getting scammed by projects that haven't been investigated and every coin and new token that comes out is equal, we're going to have a lot of unhappy customers that are effectively getting scammed and upset. So a solid way to, and a clear-cut process for developers and projects to go through and validate their project as a legitimate project and token for our customers and our ecosystem, I think would be fantastic.
I think that's not a bad idea, Matt, but I do have one caveat on that to make this more of a discussion. so maybe not on this call, but on later calls, is the idea of having a gatekeeper, right? Do we want to have somebody empowered to be the gatekeeper to the community, to the environment? I understand that there is that risk that we have of having, you know, potential scams, potential frauds that are on there. It's one of the things that I really don't like about crypto. But at the same time, I'm trying to find the right balance between freedom of entry and you know, gatekeeping the authentic people. So I think there's a way to do it, but I think there's going to need to be kind of further discussion.
I think the question is more about auditability, basically. So at the moment, it's very hard to check it because it's a bytecode. So essentially, we need to compile it with the same solidity version. It's more about can we make it so that the source code can be somehow published and viewed after the smart contract is deployed.
Yes, the contract verification part is a feature that will be included.
Yes, so I think, Adam, contract verification is there in a beta version on the current Explorer, and it will also be launched in the new Explorer. So that should really make it easy for developers or even users to just verify the contract at least they're interacting with.
And Sam, just to add on top of what you said, I wouldn't necessarily call them gatekeepers, but maybe we could call them internal auditors for the Harmony team or something like that. Gatekeeper sounds a bit harsh, especially because you can mint coins and tokens in like 5 seconds with Blitz. So
yeah, looks like Devon, you had a question.
Yeah,
I'm saying your name incorrectly. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, Devon. I was wondering, actually kind of a feedback and a question as far as more documentation and playbooks. So everybody has their own walk of life in their technical skills. I'm coming from traditional background, cloud, DevOps, and I'm newer to blockchain development. And what I've ran into was more of the documentation. I think I posted in looking for faucet so I can start doing development. So what is our thoughts of when we're updating the documents on the main site and getting more development? Because basically, like when we say with open source, Docker, or any open source project that actually grows, there's so much documentation, there's so much tutorials. So you might have a newbie coming in, he actually has a playbook to get up to speed. I didn't have a playbook, so I had to run around and, you know, just hoping that we could get the same thing that other projects that's even complicated has, so a newbie could get up, or somebody intermediate to get up to speed.
Before I have people answer this question, because I think it's really, really important, I personally have to drop off because I do have another call I have to hop on. Which is really exciting, but the Zoom call will continue. Yes. So I'm just going to turn this over to Lee or to Sahil to kind of be the traffic controller. But you guys, I really love everything you're doing. So thumbs up.
Sounds great. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you for sharing, Sam.
Thanks, Sam.
So I think Devon, absolutely great point. It's top of mind for us. We want to actually re-architect the whole documentation design. From keeping in mind not just Web3 developers, but Web2 developers, like you said. Our focus is we're going to have a hackathon soon. You'll get to see more details. A lot of the focus is on onboarding Web2 developers. So again, we can't do it alone as much as we've tried. I think we miss out. And that's why, again, this is a strong action item to work with developer captains and figure it out. We put a lot of resources behind it, but it's more like, let's sit together, figure out the whole journey, and then put all the required documents. And it'll be a work in progress. How we make updates is even as crucial as what we start the initial kind of documentation design with. So something we will follow up very closely on the discussion forum as we kind of build the developer captains community as well.
Okay, great. Thank you. Great project. Love the project. Just want to get my hands in and, start running.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, Samuel?
Yeah, hi. I don't know if this has been answered before, but I'm just wondering, when is is there kind of like an estimated date for Bitcoin Connect or Bitcoin Bridge?
Great question. I'll pass it on to Ganesh.
I mean, it's still on the Q2, Q3 roadmap, but we will have some substantial update over end of this month or next month. I can't really commit on certain date because there will be multiple phases to how we plan to roll out, starting with the initial testnet for only permission way, and then open it for testnet for everyone, and then finally the productionizing. But it's still something where we are putting a lot of resources on. Expect us to give more update in the monthly or even bi-weekly basis on this.
Good, thanks. I appreciate you guys being open about it. Thank you.
And the progress you can always track in the repositories, like we almost commit on the daily basis.
Great stuff. Thank you.
Yeah, and I think one thing again to underscore this point of roadmap of some of these projects, we're iterating on how we can make all our internal projects more visible or more open, more transparent to the rest of the community. So you'll see how we communicate, how we open it up, whether it's on GitHub or another open, Notion document which tracks, hey, what is Harmony shipping this month, this week? I think we're moving towards that slowly. So you can expect to see more details in the next couple of months.
Thanks.
Awesome. Okay, I don't see any more hands up, and let's probably call it a day today. If this was a great start, we couldn't have asked for anything better. But more importantly, let's follow up on the discussion forum, and then let's kick back. Probably the next call is going to be more specific around what are the projects we need to focus on, get a few initiatives started around documentation, around bounties, around feedback accumulation. What are the top 3 things? And giving shape to the developer captain team, which will further start hosting these calls as well. So that's probably how next week would look like. But thanks guys for taking our time. Just take out another 5-10 minutes if you have a moment, and why don't you just jump in for your introductions and feedback right away, so that it's still fresh in your minds. But we appreciate your time, and we'll be sharing all the details as a follow-up of this call on the discussion forum. Cool. Awesome.
Thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
See you. Take care.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone. Great call.
See you, everyone. Bye-bye. I'll end the call in about 15 seconds. See you, everyone. Yep, for everyone's still on. Take care. Take care. See you.